Good morning, world. Happy Sunday. I'm wrapping up my preparations for my business trip. I'm going on a little vacation in, and I've never prepared for a trip like this before. I'm always extremely in like when it comes to leaving home. I'm kind of off the cuff, you know, and it's a little bit crazy, but I've recently become a better list maker, and I really attacked this trip in such a way that I think I got some value that I can share with you, and we'll see how it turns out. Let me see here. I am going to Orlando, okay? And by the way, my name is Tara, in case you've never ever been on one of my lives. I'm usually like putting makeup on or doing my hair or something weird. And anyway, I'm just like out of my mind today. So I'm really excited. This is the last day before I leave. I leave tomorrow evening to go to Orlando for a business trip. Now, the reason why it's also a vacation is because when trying to figure out what flight I was going to go on, and how long I want to be on a plane and whether or not I wanted layovers, I actually chose, and that is nonstop. So awesome that it's nonstop. I love that. I don't have any layovers. I don't have to get stuck or something weird happen. I'm going straight there. To get that flight was super affordable, and it was actually more, it made more sense to go ahead and get my room for an entire week rather than flying in just for the event. So I have 2 days at the pool, and then 1 day at the pool, and then I come home. So the event's 3 days long, so I have 3 days of event and 3 days of pool, and I'm really excited because I'm not quite ready for what's happening out there. I'm not quite ready for fall. But so I wanted to talk about the three top things that I think that everybody, whether you're a man or a woman, and you're going on a vacation or a workcation, or whether you're combining it, I want you to kind of know about these things because I think a lot of people forget that, and we get excited, and we get nervous, we get excited, all sorts of things are going on, and I want to talk about some of the things that I did to help me really be prepared for this. I've never prepared ever for anything this well. I'm packed already. Usually that's like, the last hour before I gotta leave. um, I just feel like I did a really good job, and hopefully I did. But the number one thing that I think is really important is that you write some lists. First of all, write lists about the things that you want to bring with you. Write lists about the things that you really don't want to be without. And write lists about the things you have to do, because that's going to kind of tie into number two. Hello, Lisa Torres. What's happening, beautiful lady? So what I did to get some help with the list is I actually asked on Facebook if you were going on if you were traveling, what would be something you don't want to miss packing, like you don't want to leave home without. And I got a lot of really interesting ideas because there are things that I use in my life that I don't want to be without that I wasn't even thinking of putting in my carry-on or on my check bag. And things like, I don't have contacts, but I do like eye wash. Like, I should put my eye wash in there. Somebody said contact solution. Somebody else said like the mindset to be able to know how to get away from a situation, which I think is interesting. I'm going to a heavily populated area, and that it's a lot. I'm definitely loving country life. Let me see. There were so many really good, so much advice in there. Get your paperwork in order. Make sure you have that where you know where it's going to be. Something I thought of this morning is an emergency phone list. Like, people need to know how to get in touch with my daughter and my mom in case something happens. Like, that's got to be there with my stuff. Not only did I write a list of the things that I wanted to bring, I also gleaned information from what other people thought was important and realized that some of that stuff was for me too. I also wrote a list about the things I had to get done. Now, this is part number two. Before you go anywhere, clean up some unfinished business. You might have something floating around that you've just kind of been putting off that you don't want to go another week or 2 weeks or however long you're gone. You want to deal with that stuff ASAP. So, if you're preparing before the trip, make sure that you're getting some unfinished business done. And the big one is number three. Make sure you're getting sleep. I've been really good about that this week. I've been getting to bed early. I think last night was the latest I stayed up in a week. And I was really happy. Hello, Sandra. What's happening? Getting enough sleep, making sure that you're getting, it depends on you. I think a 9 hour sleep is good. I've been getting anywhere from 7.5 hours to 9 hours of sleep every night this week. And it's helping me get ready for, yeah, I'm going to be at the pool for the first 2 days, but the event is, one of the days is 9 to 9. So I'm going to need to know that I've got the good sleeps. And I want to be prepared ahead of time because I'm going to be there. I'm going to get excited. I might get nervous. I might not sleep as well. At least I'm kind of like in the mood, in the mode of going to bed a little earlier and waking up where I have plenty of time to keep myself together. So that's super important. Another thing and that's not on the list, that's my top three. Another thing that I think is really important is making sure that you really look at the details of your trip, okay? So, like, I looked at my air flight, and they want you to, if you're going to bring on a carry-on or a checked bag, you want to pay for it ahead of time because at the airport, you're going to pay double. So I made sure that I got that in order and decided, yes, I'm doing a check bag, and yes, I'm going to do a carry-on. I didn't initially get the carry-on with it. I also am lucky when I looked at it because you never know what's going to happen. I did get the insurance for the ticket, so if I had to cancel, I would have been able to reimburse my daughter because she's the one that she bought those tickets for me to fly for my birthday because that's next week. Also, when looking at the hotel room, looking at the fine print, I'm excited about staying at this beautiful hotel. Really excited about it. I've literally, I sold my camper so that I could make this happen. And I'm literally right there, like barely, like so happy that I'm 15 minutes away from a Publix that I can walk to because I'm going to have a budget of probably about $10 a day for food. And that's already in there. I look at the fine print and I'm like, oh God, incidentals. What are you talking about? Like, I'm not going to steal a towel, blah, blah, blah. But I know that's happened to people. Okay? I remember I went to Kansas City on a business trip, and it was one of those like, oh my gosh, you didn't know it was happening till it happened, and I just put everything in my bag, and just went, and I was really blessed and highly favored because my sponsor actually paid for the room, and we had several women in there, and one of them decided to go out to eat in the restaurant and put it on the room. That's an incidental. So I understand why hotels want that. Just in case you go crazy and you steal all the bath towels and you take the robe or whatever. We need to make sure that we're being compensated because in the past, hotels used to lose a lot of money with that kind of thing. And, so I realized, oh my God, there is an incidental fee. What am I going to do? So I had to make arrangements so that when I went to check in the middle of the night tomorrow night, that I wasn't going to be told, sorry, but you don't have that incidental in your bank. So make sure you see the details and get them straightened out. Get that stuff straightened out before you get there because there'd be nothing like picking up the phone at 11 o'clock at night, calling people, seeing who had the money for incidentals to hold on their card until I left. You don't want to panic. You don't want to have emergencies, okay? So get your business done before you go. Look at every fine detail and get them ironed out. Get it ironed out. Super important. Another really awesome tip is double check your TSA. Now, the TSA requirements for your luggage, I was totally confused by that. I'm like, I haven't flown in a long time, and I was like, well, I need to bring my stuff. Like, I need to be able to wash my face with my face stuff. And I'm like, everything's got to be 3.5 ounces. I'm going to have to leave this and that. And no, in your checked baggage, you can carry full-size items as long as you don't have more than 70 fluid ounces in your checked bag. What? So now I can bring a conditioner because I go through conditioner faster than a hotel can provide little conditioners for me. I can bring that. I can bring my skincare without freaking out. I did like shorten. I brought a brush cleaner for my brushes. I put that in a smaller container because I don't need to bring this giant thing with me. I'm not going to use that much. I have some hair oil that I love, and I put that in a smaller container as well. So that is going on my carry-on, and my full-size items are going in my check bag. I wanted to bring bio oil because I didn't want to use moisturizer I didn't want to bring my handy dandy really good moisturizer. I wanted to bring bio oil because I might get a sunburn. It's been about a month before I've exposed myself to the sun, and I want to have something that's very healing. And I didn't want to, like, I didn't have an I bought extra 3 ounce things. I can't find them. Well, good thing I double checked TSA. I can put it in there. So very excited about that. Just make sure you've got everything ironed out before you go. Now, if you're a lady, or you're somebody that's really concerned with personal care, because some men go out there and get their personal care on too, just like everybody else. I remember Mark Hoverson talking about having like these incredible shaves with the, take care of yourself. If you need a haircut, get one. Or do it yourself. That's what I did. Because I don't have money. I didn't budget out, self-care out there in the world. I'm giving myself a pedicure today. I want my feet to feel good and look good because they're going to be in flip-flops the entire time. That's what I wear. I'm still wearing them here, so I need my feet to look nice. Get your shave on. Get your whatever you think needs to be shaved or hair removed, get it done. So that when you're there, you're not worried about those kind of things like, oh my gosh, I got to get my... Then you go to the hotel salon, and then you're going to pay more money, and then you're going to do this stuff, and maybe you do want to do that, but if you've got somebody that knows how to cut your hair right, go to them. You don't want to be out there, hey, Keontra, what's going on? You don't want to be going and having someone new do stuff with your hair. What if they don't do it right? Or not to your liking? Now you're stuck out there, and what are you going to do? Okay? Get all that stuff taken care of now. Save your money if you want to go to the spa to get a massage. Okay? Don't, I would say redirect your money in that kind of way. If, that's what I'm saying. So get your personal care stuff done. Today I'm going to do an exfoliation on my face. I'm going to do my toes so they look beautiful. I'm going to apply more bleach to the side of my hair because look how light that is compared to this. Even though I really love the way that looks. I don't know, maybe I'll apply brown to this side. I don't know. But I'm going to finish it so that I'm perfectly feeling really sassy. What else is there? I wanted to... Okay, when you're packing, my friend lent me some packing cubes. It's really helpful because I've got like my pants and my skirts in one, and my shirts and my t-shirts in another, and my underwear and my bras in another, and my toiletries and whatnot in another. That really is helping the packing situation because I'll be able to pull them out, know exactly where I want to put it because I like to completely unpack when I get to a hotel, especially if I'm going to be there for 6 days. I'm going to treat it like my little house. If you don't have packing cubes, find someone that does, borrow them, or roll everything. Just get things kind of compact and always leave some room so that in case you're getting something on vacation or at workcation, you want to be able to bring it home, you want to have some room for that. So that's why I'm doing a checked and a carry-on. I was just going to do a check bag. I just don't like carry-ons. But now that I understand a little better, I think I got it figured out. And I know I want to bring my laptop. Now, do you want to bring your laptop? That's got to be on your carry-on. That can't be in your check bag. So, that is very good, Laura Lorenzini. I want to bring my laptop. Now, I don't know how much I'm going to use it, but I want to bring it, and that's got to be on a carry-on. So, make sure you have that all together. Make sure your laptop's on the top of your carry-on, so when they open it, you can take it out, put it separate. All that fun stuff. What else? There's... your pharmacy. You're going to want to make sure that you have your essential oils. You're going to want that you want to have with you. Allergy medicine, just in case you eat something you didn't know you were allergic to before. Have some Benadryl. Maybe something for a headache. Whatever it is. Whatever you do to take care of yourself and help yourself feel better when you're feeling a little under the weather, try to bring that with you, okay? So I put a bunch of essential oils. I have lavender and lemon that I'm going to mix as my scent. That's going to help me stay calm and be kind of do that thing. Peppermint, because when I don't use my Shopping Club's toothpaste, which I did bring with me, and now I'm happy because I can put the whole thing in there and not have to throw it out or something. I do like to use my own toothpaste dirt, and I mix baking soda, I mix activated charcoal, and if I can find my bentonite clay, that's going in it too, but otherwise it's not necessary. And I want it to smell like peppermint. So I have peppermint oil for that, and that's also good. I'm going to Florida to keep bugs away. Not that they're going to have any, but I'd rather do it naturally and not have like a bug spray. So have the things that you know that you reach for. You want to have that. Okay, so your little pharmacy, your makeup, like I can't even believe this. In my makeup, I have highlight, contour, bronzer, blush. Let me see. Illuminator. I have 2 of those. Contour, highlight, bronzer, blush. Illuminator. I have 3 of those. I have a cream and 2 powders. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 colors so I'm like, bam, on the eyeshadows. And I use that gold illuminator as an eyeshadow a lot. And then this is my whole face, dude. And this is like, no liquid, so easy. So wherever you can simplify, do it. Be really thorough with your lists. Be honest about what it is you want to bring with you and make room for it. Get your business done and ask people, what would you bring? Because they will bring up stuff that you just completely forgot. Completely forgot that you needed. Okay, so make sure you got all that. Just get it all done. It's really exciting. So I'm really excited. I've got to go ahead and finish up my day. This is the last day. I got to do my stuff. I got to do my toes. Got to do my face. Got to do my hairs. And I've got to finish up some things for the camper sale. I've got to do some business I need to finish up. I need to get done before I leave so it's done. I got to eat today, and I got to go back over what I have and make it all good. And I'm really excited. I'm super excited. And the thing that's a really big deal about this is there's a lot of people that can't go. They just couldn't pull it off. They didn't have something to sell that they could make this happen. And the thing that's really important to me is there's so much I want to do with my business. There's so many people I want to touch. There's so many people I want to thank. I want to pay back. I've got debt, personal debt out there. I need to pay back. And if you can't get yourself in a position in your business or your life where you're generating an income, that stuff never happens. You're just kind of running around in a circle like a hermit or like a gerbil or something. So I'm really excited about this because I know who I learned from, and I know this event is going to be just crazy sauce. It's going to be unbelievable. It's a first for Ray Higdon. It's going to be my first Higdon event at all, and I'm really stoked about it. And I know there's other people out there that didn't get live stream, or maybe they did. There's other people out there that wanted to go and couldn't go, and I'm going to be taking some really great notes. I showed yesterday I have 3 composition books that I'll be using for notes. I am going to take the most extensive notes that I possibly can. I am willing to share those with anybody that wants to improve their life, their situation, their finances, their ability to do all the things that Ray's going to teach us and all the speakers that he's going to have. And this really goes for anybody, a home-based business or people that are just really looking to take it to the next level. This is for them. We're going to have speakers that have nothing to do with like our home-based businesses, but have overcome great things. Maybe it's something you just want to overcome something and you want to see a different way of getting it done so you can create more, finances in your life. So you can create more just awesome stuff. So you can pay those bills. You can pay back the people that helped you so that you can donate to the causes that you believe in, so that you can hook your kids up with the things they need, so that you can make sure that you don't say no to a movie night or to a dance classes or those kind of things that everyday Americans are dealing with. Maybe you are tired of having car troubles and not having money in the bank to cover that. Whatever it is, these notes are going to help you kind of get to the next place, and I'm totally excited about it. So, if you want my notes, I'm going to do a crazy sauce. If you want my notes, all you got to do is reach out to me and say, Tara, hook me up with your Rank Makers Live notes, and I will hook you up with those notes. I'll probably do like a chat and then do documents and whatnot, and I'm going to transcribe what I write on the laptop, so I have like a Google Doc that I'll be able to send you so you can have them too, and it's going to be fabulous. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out with me and hearing my tips. And I know this live is a little bit crazy, but it's okay. I got stuff to do. I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye.